Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well and I hope that you have a magnificent day. I'm here to do an intuitive card reading to see what insights, messages, and guidance the universe wants to share about today's energies. So let's take a look at the cards and see what's coming up for today. Okay. So we have acceptance. So this very much feels like you're going with the flow. You're not fighting against the flow. You're not fighting against the current. You're not, trying to paddle upstream and force things to go according to your will. You are allowing yourself to flow downstream, go with the flow, embrace the universe, accept and trust that it has a divine timing for your life. Not that you don't have preferences and wants and desires, but you are not feeling like you have to force it. You have to grind and put forth all this excessive hard work to make it happen. You're gonna have to control things and you're gonna be rigid and it's no, it has to be this way. You're allowing things to play out. You are allowing things to naturally flow. You are working with it. You are co-creating with the universe. And, you're riding the tide. With the tide, sometimes, it'll ebb. Sometimes it will be, flowing outwards. There's, the high tide and low tide. You got to know how to surf the wave, ride the wave. Sometimes, it'll be smaller. Sometimes it'll be those big waves. You gotta feel out the timing of things. And, you can't control the tide. That's not something you can control. You can't be like, I need this wave now. If you're surfing, the wave's gonna come when it comes. You just gotta be ready for it. You gotta be open. You gotta be allowing. And so that's what the universe is wanting us to do. If things aren't working the way we hoped, people are making choices and it's been hurtful and they've done us wrong. You gotta accept that people are at where they're at. They're gonna make the choices that they make. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. The only thing you have control over is how you choose to show up in the world, the things that you choose to tell yourself, the people, places, and things you choose to associate with. You get to decide what gets your time, energy, and attention. You get to choose what's your foundation in life, what you're focusing on. You can choose to come from a place of resentment, bitterness, hatred, vengeance, all of that. Or you can choose to come from a place of trust, from love, forgiveness, acceptance. And when I say acceptance and forgiveness and love and all that, that doesn't mean you blindly love and in the sense of trusting and allowing people in. Acknowledge that people can learn, grow, and improve, but it's a choice and not everyone's going to choose that. Sometimes you got to accept that you need to love people from a distance and they can't have the access they once had to you. That doesn't mean they can't come around and that you can't patch things up and all that. But sometimes, there's a time and a place for everything. There's a season for everything. Sometimes you need to rest. Sometimes you need to focus on yourself. Sometimes people need time apart in order to, work on themselves, to sort themselves out, to have that introspection. So accept where you're at. Don't try to force things. Work with the universe and trust that it's all going to work out in the divine timing. It's all going to work out for your benefit because the universe uses anything and everything to your benefit. So even if it's not looking exactly the way you want it to, trust that in the end, it's all going to work out for the best and your highest good. I'm wishing you all a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye!